And so we'll record this and so that you can just play it back and have an idea exactly what we're doing. So step by step. And so today we're going to go through how to get your Adsense set up. So we got to create these ad units. So we'll look at Adsense because that's where one revenue source is going to come through from. And so we want to create these revenue sources like for like your affiliate links and also your, and remember, we could connect your store some way from Verabella, the products, because technically people don't need to be selling the business. They can be just a flat out customer.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
But any affiliate stuff that you have, let's incorporate. The idea behind the blog is to incorporate really an article that enhances those affiliate products.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's, you know, like you have 40 days of self-care. So how would some affiliate stuff link into it? So
Right.
It doesn't have to be, it can be Amazon. It can be, because remember, if somebody clicks on an affiliate link with Amazon, Amazon's really easy to get an affiliate with.
Okay.
And, but understand if somebody clicks into Amazon off your affiliate link and they buy that $5 product and then they buy another $100 worth of products, you get paid off of all those, not just that one purchase.
Okay. So what, besides Amazon, I know that there's a ton of them, but besides Amazon, what might be some?
Yeah, let's look at some of those this morning, some of the ones that I use.
Okay.
And I'm just going to share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to drag all these windows over here.
Quick little thing I just wanted to interject is that I have my Verabella Instagram up and running, and I'm super excited about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a very visual person, so the fact that I can just kind of post photos and, you know, like,
right.
You know, kind of just be under the, you know, the handle is kind of fun for me because it just gives me kind of free range to, you know, share the cause and get behind that. And also like just my creative visual side is stimulated by it. So I'm excited.
That's so good. And there's a few of them that I've seen. Empower Her Power is one.
Right.
That's Amy. There's a few of them that are really good, but and it's funny because I taught them, but looking at the visual that they're doing and stuff, they're going way beyond what I expected for them to do because they're very consistent posts and they just look so good when you go into their profile and look at all the different posts. So
totally.
I figured today I'm gonna start, like, I like the color turquoise and that greenish turquoise colors. Those are my colors, and I'm gonna start doing posts on my, which I haven't been very good at. It's like being a landscaper. When you landscape homes, your home usually looks the worst, you know, because you're taking care of everybody else's. So my recipe on the beauty doesn't look very good on Instagram yet. But
well, it seems like you're juggling a lot. It's ironic, isn't it?
yeah, so it's all right. It's a great excuse anyway. So, but I was gonna say with affiliates, click. Let's see. I think it's ClickBank is a good one, and let me just go into this one. I'm gonna get the monster affiliates.
Okay.
like the ones that have lots and lots. So let's go through a few of these. Like you can see right away, featured products, health, fitness right here. And actually, let me go back because yeah, women's health. I wanted to see if they had one specifically for yoga, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But ClickBank is a great one.
Okay.
Like this product here, I believe it is. Russell Brunson made millions and millions off of promoting that.
Wow.
Let's just look at. See, I don't know what yoga would. Let's look under here. What it would fit under, but it doesn't have to be that. It just can be health, you know.
Even just mindfulness and meditation, I bet there's a lot of that in there somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. And it's probably under, I saw another category, self-help, which is probably, yeah, but look through here, set up an account on ClickBank.
Okay.
That's a great resource.
Okay, and so basically what you do, I'm just sorry to interrupt, is just go in, find a resource or a product that you can get behind, and then you can add it through AdSense.
Yeah, let me just log in and kind of show you.
Okay, cool.
I haven't used ClickBank for a while.
Okay.
But you can go in and find products. So if we go into marketplace right up here, this is like microscopic size right now, but let's go to marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can find a product. Let's just type in meditation and see what pops up. So there's meditation expert. You probably don't want to be promoting other experts, but you can look at the different things, advanced meditation. So if we found a product, the big thing here is we want to look at the number here.
Okay.
So you want to look at the initial sales. So you could make $19.21 off of this.
Okay.
And so the average sale is 75%. The average total bill is $411. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask you what you just shared. So.
Yeah, and these gravity scores are a big deal. So the higher the number, the better. When it says 0, you just probably want to steer away from it.
Okay, what's it from 0 to 100? Is that the gravity range?
No, it really goes up to like 3 or 4. But even that point, like, see, here's one, 2.51.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one. You want to make sure it's in the U.S., so it's got a U.S. flag.
Sure.
It has, like, this one's a good one, $287. So average bill, 50%. Initial sell is $35.
Mm-hmm.
And so this would be a really good one. And it says percentage of sales. So when they get there, 65% of them buy.
Okay, so what's like a good, above what percentage am I looking for?
For this average sale?
Yeah.
Anything over 50% is good.
Okay, and is there a target retail price that's like a good sweet spot?
Not really. People just buy on anything. Usually it's that initial sale price.
Okay.
So anything under, anything under $50 is good.
Okay, so initial sale price, is that like a ClickFunnels thing? Like that's
exactly.
Okay.
So they're going to get in there, they're going to be upselled, and they could be upselled to on average $370.
Okay, awesome.
So that's probably the top build rate there. And the average sale is they're selling at $287 65% of the time.
Wow.
So this gravity score 2.51, that's a good score. So
okay, cool.
So if we wanted to promote it, we just click promote, and it's pretty cool. When we go in here, we just click into it. And so I could generate these links here.
Mm-hmm.
And we just hit generate hop links. And there's my link right there. So I would just copy and paste that into like a blog or whatever that I'm trying to do.
Okay, great.
So,
I have a meditation blog that I'm just completing. So
awesome. Okay.
So, a good one.
And then the other thing is just click on this link here, and we can see what more information about it. And typically this is the landing page that they're going to get to. So there was an affiliate link here. Let's see, affiliate page. So this is the page that they're going to go to.
Okay.
Or wait, 3 upsells recurring. No, this is just for your affiliate. So it's telling you, this is telling you everything about it.
Breaking down how the structure of it. Okay.
The structure, how you're going to get paid.
Okay.
Top-notch copywriting. So you can use some of the copy. So you could fill out your information here, enter your ClickBank ID, which is typically up in your account settings.
Okay.
And then from there, they're gonna get instant access, and then they'll send you more information on it. So
okay. Sorry to interrupt. What does just curious, what does ClickFunnels, what's their structure as far as what they charge?
Say that again.
Is there the way that ClickBank, works, is it, is there a monthly fee, or is there
It's 100% free.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about it.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know. So you can promote it instead of paying $297 to promote Russell Brunson's products. You know, this is free, and they've got how many bazillion products. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so you can go through here and add certain ones to your favorites. So if you click on this little heart here,
oh, cool.
So every time you log in, say you found a bunch of meditation ones, because we could look at this affiliate link is just your affiliation, tells you what the payment and different stuff on it. But if we clicked on this one, we could see view mobile or desktop, and it's going to go to this link. And this one is in Spanish. So if we translate it, it's probably not a good one. So I didn't look at that. But you could promote. Yeah, so it's actually I think that's a French flag, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, just look at the flag.
Great.
You know, you can filter them right here by gravity score. I never do. Usually I do filter them by average % of sale. And rebill is good because remember on rebill, that's recurring. So maybe they purchased it like 6 months ago, and then there's a rebill. And so that's going to create this passive income for you on a regular basis.
What's a rebill? So
that means that, so maybe they bought a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription.
Oh, right.
So it'll rebill annually at 370 or average sale 287.
Yeah.
So that is really good, and you can filter by the flag US.
Okay. Can you filter by programs that have a rebill?
Yes, absolutely. Right here, recurring right here.
Yeah, I like it.
Recurring billing type. So that's these two little arrows, and that's absolutely what you want to target is that.
Hell yeah.
And what I'm showing you right now is, you know, you see these guys online, Ty and all these different guys.
Sure.
And this is what they teach right here at ClickBank. There's so many people, and they charge $7,000 to teach you something that's very, very simple. So the biggest thing is setting up your account.
And free.
What's that?
I said and free.
Exactly. And so set up your account.
Okay.
Make sure because in your account settings, you will have to probably put in like a W-9 or W-9. You can set your payment threshold. So mine's at $100. And when it hits $100, they'll mail me a check. But you can set this up to pay you through PayPal, pay you through a credit card or a bank or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I do it for a check because I call it mailbox money or love money. So I like getting those different checks, and so that's one thing I think is cool when you get a check in the mail that you get to cash and feel it and touch it. And so, but a lot of mine I just filter into my bank account, and so just remember, set up your account settings, and it might take 24 hours for them to approve you. I think you got to put in your website where you're going to promote the products and stuff, but you always get approved. So Don't worry about that. Let me just show you one more. It's called Commission Junction. I'm throwing lots of golden nuggets to you this morning because now we're to the point where we can really monetize your blog. I mean, that's what it's all about now. So Commission Junction is just cj.com. And let's see. I haven't used this for a while, so it's going to ask me to. But these are the two big ones that you want to use. And it's not letting me check this box for some reason. But I'm not going to, I guess I'm not going to go into this one because, oh, I know what I bet I got to read it. Huh. It just doesn't like me this morning. It could be the reCAPTCHA that's blocking this. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I think it might have been a pop-up blocker sometimes. There we go. So I'll reactivate and then I'll get in here. Same deal, you want to make sure your account's set up, billing and everything. And then it's pretty much the same type of deal. This one, you're going to go to, let me just see. I want to say it's advertisers, but I'm not positive. I think that's for people that want to put products in. Opportunities, it might be. But they're all very similar, and many of the products that are on the other one are on this. Let's just hit the logo and see if it pulls us to the main. No. Links, search. We'll get there.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so it looks like maybe, yeah, links.
Thanks, okay.
So, well, those are my standby one. Those are the ones I'm promoting.
Okay.
let me go back out to the dashboard because I think I saw on there right here advertisers.
Mm-hmm.
View more new advertisers. So I think that's it right there. Yeah, so there's that one did work. Now this is a little bit different. I'm not a big fan of Commission Junction because they almost limit you to what you can do. Here's one 3-month EPC, 7-day EPC. Let's just look at this one on wellness. Yeah, and it doesn't really have any data. So average commission size 150, 37 publishers. So that's your initial. So it's not bad, but it's not the best one. I'm gonna find another one if I can find it, and then we'll move on to your blog. But I would use ClickBank. That's the best for sure.
Yeah, and it looks like their data and what they share is very easy to analyze.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Commission Junction to me has always been fairly confusing. There is a platform, and I'm not going to go into detail. It's called Taboola. And I'm just going to go into, let me just click on Taboola, and then I'm going to go into, and trust me, I don't watch CNN, but I'm just going to go there. And I'm going to find an article in the news, and I'm just going to click on it. So we'll go to, let's do this one. It doesn't look negative.
Until you get in there.
Yeah, until you get in there, and it has all kinds of stuff. So we're going to scroll to the bottom. We're going to let this load. And we're going to find out that, see these little ads? This is called Smart Feed. That's one that you can advertise. But they do different things. Aluminum foil trick everyone should know. This is probably going to a blog with some ClickBank stuff. Okay. We'll click on one of them. But as we scroll through here, these are all sponsored ads. So they do some sponsored
by Smart. What did you say?
Smart Feed, or some of them are Taboola ads.
Okay.
I'll show you in a second.
So Taboola ads and Smart Feed, that's different because that's just sponsored ads. That's not products.
This is really just to pay to promote your blog.
Okay.
So I'm going to go all the ways to the bottom because we're guaranteed to find some ads, but you can see anything that says sponsored. Colorado mom doubles, life leaves her family shattered.
Look at those jeans.
So people click on this stupid stuff to figure out, like this one with the zipper going up the butt.
Try not to laugh at these ridiculous fashion trends. I can't help it.
3 ways dogs ask for help. All the dog people that, Harry and Leisha, their mom paid like $12,000 for a dog psychic.
Oh my God.
People go to that stuff. But so all these sponsored ads are fed in by different softwares that are out there. So one is Smart Feed, and you put a goofy picture, and then you like Brentwood Top 10 Lawyers 2019. So that might be a good one for a legal page that somebody's searching for a DWI or DWI changes for your city. You'll see that all the time, and it's some lawyer. But you can see all these sponsored ads, CNN, and then
crap. It's like a bunch of crap.
It is. It's just a bunch of garbage.
But people love it. People love this shit.
Yeah, and then they click into it, and then they get, you know, nice little cookies in their stuff. But it just goes on and on and on. And this is how CNN makes their money. They make tons of money off of being there. So tons, hundreds of millions. And so Taboola is one of the platforms that allows you to be an advertiser on those platforms.
So do you pick and choose your ads through Taboola?
No, you have to create them. So you've got to come up with a goofy image and a catch line to pull people in.
Okay.
And so it's just something to think about down the road. You can see it here under daily news. It's just something to think about down the road to promote your blog and get more traffic. Like, let me click on one of those real quick. Like, let's find one that dementia, Alzheimer, how to tell the difference. Let's go to the dog one. That can't be.
Can't be that negative.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's not fake news, you know, even though almost all of them are fake news. The 3 ways and I bet it goes to a blog, so we can see it's going through paid Outbrain. I can see the URL. Outbrain is another affiliate deal.
Okay.
So they're promoting. I forgot, and that was the one I was trying to think of. So Outbrain's another affiliate platform. So you can advertisers, publishers. This one's actually pretty good. So there's some pretty good products in here, but you can see the platforms that Outbrain goes on, pretty big platforms. So this is an affiliate page. I can tell right away that they've got their affiliate link, this 1905074. And this would be like your the meditation one. You could promote the same way. It's just a way to, but I would focus on promoting them through your blog. So if somebody goes here, watch this presentation here, Dr. Marty. And
why is chronic illness in our dogs on the rise?
So there you go. Dr. Marty is a expert in chronic illness on the rise.
All right.
So Outbrain and ClickBank, those are the 2 big ones. Still on ClickBank. If you wanted to promote those, you would use Taboola to promote those if you wanted to pay money to promote them. I wouldn't focus on doing paid ads for yourself right now unless you really want to do them, and then we'll go through it together.
Okay.
So
do I have, so ClickBank, I can use that directly to my blog. I don't have to have a third-party platform to.
Yes,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to use Taboola or.
Okay. Cool. I'll probably start with that and get familiar with the platform, and then move on according.
And then as we go through the blogs and posting the blogs, which we're going to do is we will. I'll show you how to link different things, but most of all, the key thing here in these articles is to have an article and have a title that people are going to search.
Yeah.
So,
no, my titles suck.
but they really don't, because there's content in here like this. We could call this yoga for chronic stress. Maybe that's the title of it, or for PTSD.
Yep. And
then bring people in, and then hyperlink some of the stuff in here to an affiliate offer that would be related to help them, like the meditation that would help them resolve what they're doing. So let's go into, so that was the affiliate stuff. And of course, Adsense is our other platform that we're going to promote. So we're going to start we're in your AdSense account right now. So let's get this AdSense account set up first. And I'm just going to hit get started. So this auto ads, it just makes it super easy. So we just hit get started. What we're doing is we are doing either display ads, which are kind of an image, or in-feed ads. You know, we can do either one, but it's matched content to what they're already searching. So if they were on Amazon and they searched a product, Amazon's going to follow them into your blog and show them that product again. So we're just going to hit save. I haven't used this auto ads, but I'm familiar with it. So we already have this code in your page.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to double check and make sure. Don't worry about this theme editor. I'm just going to look in the site and make sure we've got that code, because that's how we got approved by AdSense, by putting this in, but I want to make sure it looks right. So I'm just going to go to the theme header, because that puts it in every single page. So there it is right there. This is that code.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it looks right. Yep, it looks identical. So we're good there. So we know that it's done. So the first thing that we're going to do is I want to make sure, you know, the site should be in there already. And so because it's connected to, here it is, sites right here. So Natural Vibes Yoga, that's our site, obviously. And then ads, we just click on ads in order to create these different ads that we're going to put into your page. And so I'm not going to use this auto ads. I want to do it manually because that's the way I'm used to doing things, and it's very simple that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to click on ad units.
Okay.
And we're just going to click, let's do a display ad. So we'll click on display ad. So this is the way a display ad looks. You've seen them when you've been searching.
Sure.
Almost like what we just looked at. But if I click on in-feed ads, it'll give us a sample of those. Those are, it doesn't really give us a desktop view of that. So in-feed ads are really, they don't show an image.
Mm-hmm.
And in-article ads show an image. So it'd be like this here.
Okay.
So you don't want to put too much of that stuff because you don't want to draw people away from your site.
Sure.
So I'm just going to go back, and we're going to say, we're going to do the recommended and do a display ad. And so we want a horizontal because we're going to create a blog and basically put one of those ads in between, like right in between well-being and this part here.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get it in there. And so we're just going to do what we would consider horizontal. Square would be like a widget off to the side, like a sidebar.
Uh-huh.
Vertical would be like way up and down. Most of your deals are going to be like this. They're going to be horizontal across. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to keep it responsive over here because if somebody's on a mobile or a desktop, we want it to make sure that it relates to them. So we're going to just click create. And we need to add this. So we're just going to call this Vibes horizontal ad. And then we're going to create. And that's all there is to it. So that when we create the blog, we just copy this code snippet here.
So where does the code start and stop? Is it the whole thing?
Yep, it's just this whole thing.
Okay.
All you got to do is click copy code snippet and it'll go in your clipboard.
Okay.
And then once we get in, let's go into a blog because we did create some. So we'll go into posts, all posts. And tell me to slow down if I get too excited and start talking faster. So let's just go into yoga versus Ayurveda. And we'll let that load. So this is the article right now. To put that code in there, we have, see it says visual or text.
Mm-hmm.
We have to make sure that we're in text mode.
Okay.
So that's code mode. So in the visual, we probably want to look and see where we want to put that ad. I like to put them a little bit further down or at the very top, one or the other, or both. We could do one at the top, one at the bottom. And the way we would do that is make sure before we hit the text, the coding, make sure we know what verbiage we want to put it before or after.
Okay.
So I'm just going to hit text. And here's the very bottom of the article. So I'm going to do a Control V because I already copied that snippet. I copied it right here. So
Yeah.
it went to my clipboard. And I'm just going to paste it in here. So there it is right there.
Wow, so easy.
So that's all you do. Then I could go to the very top and put it in at the very top.
Mm-hmm. So can you just say that, repeat that again? You sometimes put it in the top, often put it in the middle, and definitely put some at the bottom. Is that what you said?
Yeah, definitely at the very bottom, like we did. You don't want to do it more than you're allowed on Google AdSense to put 6 ads per page.
Okay, and what do you suggest as far as how many to put in one blog?
Being your articles are shorter, I wouldn't do more than 2.
Okay.
But the longer the article, the more you can put in there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, that does make sense.
And we could even put, you know, here's natural vibes. We could even put an Adsense right down here. We could actually put one in there.
Yeah, or yeah, and I would love that. I mean, this is technically the landing page, right?
Yeah, this is your home page.
Okay, so this
So
is
every time somebody goes there, you're going to make something, you know. And then the other one.
so every time it goes to the website.
Yeah, you might make 2 cents or 3 cents. If they clicked on it, you're probably gonna make $1 to $3.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's put something in there.
So let's go ahead and do that. Let's finish up what we're doing here.
Okay, now I'm excited.
We're gonna have to create a different ad unit in AdSense for that.
Okay.
So right now I put one at the very top and one at the very bottom. So I'm just going to hit update. First, I'm going to shift this to visual first, so it goes back. So these little gray boxes are indicating that there's an AdSense or an ad in there.
Awesome.
So I'm going to hit update. And we're just going to let that propagate. Sometimes it could take up to 15 minutes to an hour for that ad to eventually get in there. Sometimes it's very quick, but so we're gonna add what we call a widget ad down here. So we need to go in here, click done. And so now we're gonna do an ad unit. We're gonna do a display ad right here.
Can you just remind me again what the display ad, the in-feed ad, and the article ad?
Yeah.
The article ad has pictures.
Yeah, these two have pictures, these don't.
Okay.
So we could have used an in article ad. And so this is kind of an all-round ad. So
Okay. So yeah, I remember you saying you recommend.
But this is very specific to your, and will really match your site and work.
Okay.
You know, so I would recommend this one or this one.
Okay.
I wouldn't do the in-feed ads because they're just very texty looking.
Okay.
They do fit in really nice. We could do an in-feed, like if we wanted to. We could do an in-feed like in between here, like in this section here, and add it into in the article itself instead of up at the top and at the bottom.
Yeah.
So this time we're going to create an ad unit. We'll do a display because we're going to put it into that corner on your home page. So we want a square like this or this. So we'll just call this a widget because that's really what it is. And then just click create. And then copy the code snippet. So we copied that. And now we're going to do something a little bit different because we want it to show down here. So this is what we call a footer widget. Don't worry, this is all recorded. So
yeah.
So we'll go into widgets right here under appearance. And we know it's going to go right here. We know that looking at this, there's our, we probably want to find a blank spot. There's only 3 widgets showing down here. So I'm going to just move this stuff up into that other area so that when we put our widget in or our deal, it'll be right here versus over here. So if what we want to do is we're adding code into the site. So we want to go over here and it says available widgets here. And we want custom HTML. So if we hit this little arrow down, we're going to add this into footer 4. Add. There it is under footer 4. It doesn't need a title. All we're going to do is a control V and put that code in there. And click done. So now it's in there. If we refresh the page, it may show, but it likely won't because we literally just put it in there. Yeah, it's not showing yet, but we know that it's going to show up over here because it's already saved in there. So we'll do a few things and see, we'll go back into the blog and just see if our one ad updated yet. So I think, well, there's one of the ads right there already.
Well,
so it says Madison Ryan Yoga. So it's promoting another yoga studio, which is all right and it isn't. I'm not sure I care for that. But if you click on it, you're going to get paid because it's going to somebody that's advertising.
Yeah, I mean.
So it doesn't matter. It's not always going to be that.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere, right?
And this is what they call. Remember the different ads? This is more of an in-feed ad. So
it's going to periodically shift depending on who's on.
Yes. So
some random algorithm or whatever.
Yeah. So I think we put the one. What article or post did we do first?
I think we did.
This one, wasn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so let's go into that post. I'm amazed that they're showing already. So there's, it's focused right in on your niche, you know?
Yeah.
So as we go down here, here's another one. Trump raises amount of American seniors. So that's just off the wall, whatever. But it's probably, do you know why that I got this? Because that was at the CNN site.
Yep.
So I've got to clear my cache so that
I don't think, yeah, you do.
follow me around all day.
I was going to say, I don't think anybody on my site will be finding that.
But I want to go to your homepage and make sure that an ad's not showing up there. So I don't want that. That's not good. So let's, I know why that's happening because it's in the header. So let me just clear that out because we want to be able to put them where we want to put them, you know? Because you don't want your site to be spammy. This is a little spammy.
Yeah.
Usually I try to keep the blogs at the very bottom on the homepage and or the ads and just on the blog in certain pages that make sense, you know?
Yep. Yeah, but the homepage definitely makes sense for sure.
Right.
And can you, I'm sorry, can you end up eventually like putting more expensive ads on that front page?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you could be promoting somebody else's retreat.
Yeah.
Have an affiliate link for that or whatever, you know, you can, and that's the cool thing about ClickBank. You can go over here and get certain, you know, these little things, these are called banner ads. So some of the stuff that you promote over there will have banner ads that you can copy and paste over.
Ooh, I like the idea of putting one of those sort of like high-end return things on the landing page, the home page.
So I got to figure out which script here is pulling, and I want to say it's that here, but we'll just find out. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It's got to be this right here. Yeah, there we go. And so, yeah, we did, let's just click done here. When you want, you can download this app, Google AdSense, on your phone.
I did already.
Okay, good, because you can look at, you know, as you start creating the amount of blogs that you've got, you're going to make some money off of this. So in your homepage, it'll tell you each day, you know, like I did click on an ad. You don't want to click on your own ads because they will flag you. But the cool thing is each day, you know, today so far, you'll find out when people are clicking, like I did click on the ones. So you're probably going to have $1 or $2 today. And, but as you start getting traffic in there and things start happening, the magic starts happening, these numbers are going to go up. So the more we put in to each article, the better. Now this is an ad that went in here. It should be just a widget ad, but it's showing like that, which is fine, you know, for now. And so let me just go on to another browser and open that and just click on it and refresh. I want to try to get you to see, because if I go into another browser, they won't know who I am because I'm not logged in. So this is activewear. And I'm not sure why these are tall like this, but you do make more money off of these. So it's appears to be like, and you could be an affiliate for this company probably. Understand that almost every company in the world, when you go to the bottom of their website, has an affiliate program. And usually you just look for like wholesale here. If they're wholesaling, you probably don't want, but partners or affiliates, and you can ask them about their affiliate program. So let's see. So we did the Adsense, and this refreshes pretty quickly, but we'll come back to it after we do some blogs and see if we're getting any deals going. But the big thing you want to look at is your reports. Got it. And it'll give you some idea of how many clicks, what site's doing the best. If you click on sites, and it's so new that there's no data in there, but just play around with it. I always look at reports and the home page. This is my dashboard that I like to look at.
Yep, that's what comes up for me too.
Yeah, because that's where the money is. So the more you blog, the more this is going to go up, because these mommy blogs and stuff like this, you know, are bringing in, you know, 5,000 to 100,000 a day. I mean, just ridiculous numbers, but it's all about the content, and they do it through blogs. So let's go into, let's create a post. Hang on a minute. I just want to go into, I want to make sure we didn't take out the wrong code, you know. I think we're fine because it's sites, it's there. Yeah, so it's still there. If for some reason it drops off, just let me know and I'll fix it. But we do have coding in the front end already because we put it here in this widget. So
you said if for some reason that bottom widget knocks off, let you know?
Yeah, or your site wasn't connecting for some reason.
Okay.
I think we're fine.
Okay, cool.
I think it was just that initial verification they wanted in the header.
Yep.
So let's add a post. We're gonna add this 40 days of self-care.
Okay.
So we're gonna go into, whenever we do a blog post, we go to posts, and we will start out, and we were gonna create a new post. We just hit add new. But I want to look at your categories and make sure we have categories set up. So we got yoga, Ayurveda, and what was our other one? Meditation?
Meditation, yep.
Okay, so let's put those three, just type meditation and hit add new category. Don't worry about any of this other stuff.
Okay.
And there, it's in there. So right now we have 3 posts under Ayurveda. And if we wanted to add something in spirituality or whatever, you just type it in and put add new category.
Okay.
Categories are important for Google to search and find, you know, topics. So if somebody searches something in Google and it's Ayurveda, it's going to help pull that category. So categories are very powerful.
Okay.
So I'm just going to click add new because we're going to create a new blog post. And I've got this opened in Word somewhere. I'm looking at all my screens to, oh, it's right over here. So I just want to, basically, I'm going to start out right away and just copy and paste this. What it looks like when we paste it in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a Control C, and I'll do a Control V in here. And there it is. So there's a little bit of a space there. We'll just bring that out. And then we could use this as the subheader. So I'm going to do a heading 1, which is real large.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do, call this yoga for, should we do for PTSD or should we do for stress?
Stress.
Okay. So I'm just going to hit yoga for stress. And here's one little important thing. We just copied that in the title.
Mm-hmm.
And we want this to show as, also show in this, what we call rich snippet or rich URL. So I'm just going to click edit and I'm going to paste that title into there and say, okay.
Okay.
We'll do this a couple times so you go through a process here.
Okay.
Now we have a nice date. So it's relevant to Google, and we have something that Google can search, yoga for chronic stress. So we have our article in there, and this is going to go under yoga in the categories. And we're just going to click that box so we save that as a category.
So this is actually one of the programs that I'm eventually going to, you know, teach again. I've done it before. So
Okay.
it should, is that the right place for it to go, or I don't know?
We could have it as a post, but not only that, we could have this as a page also, a program page.
Okay. Just cool.
Yeah, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I can also add to it and make it more of a blog that leads into, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab some of these. Whenever you put tags in, tags are just to help Google find these different words. And these already have commas in between them, so they work out perfect. And I just want to grab that part of it. And I'm just going to paste this in here and hit add and watch what happens. Created all those separate tags here. And so I probably put in, definitely put in yoga. I think I'll put in PTSD.
Yeah.
Dosha.
Stress.
And all I'm doing is typing the word and hitting enter.
Self-care.
Yeah, self-care. And the more you have in here, the better.
Really?
So I would do at least 6 for sure.
Okay.
Maybe healing. And we already have meditation, so we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Here's some other words in here. Serotonin and dopamine. So those are in there.
Nice.
I like these ones with the comma because I can just paste them in there and get 3.
Right.
Or let's just throw this all in there. What the heck? There we go. Okay. Now, one thing that we want this to look nice, you know? We want the article to look nice, but so we're going to create the article and then we're going to add the Adsense after. But to make this look nice, I'm just going to get rid of the Taboola and ClickBank stuff up here. We're going to go to Pixabay, which I use quite a bit. And so this is a place to go and get photos for your blog and not get in trouble.
I'm sorry, what's that called again? Pixabay.
Pixabay, Pixabay.
Okay, thank you.
And so Pixabay is a royalty-free site, so you can get free images and put any of these into your site. So let's just do yoga. And I'm not sure if we want to do, well, I mean, we could do something like this.
I love this one to the far left with the right above that and then left. Yep, that one. It's
yeah,
awesome.
I do too. That's the one that caught me. So you just click on it, and it's free download. Now let me just show you one thing before we go into that.
Yeah.
Be careful not to get into these sponsored images up here.
Okay, right.
See, these say free images. It's not very bold, but it says free.
Yep.
Because these are affiliate links for Pixabay. This is how Pixabay gets paid.
Okay.
Somebody says, well, I like this photo, but it's not free. So they're going to go there and click on it and buy it. And so you don't want to put those images in your site. Make sure they're free images. So I'm just going to click on it. We could click free download, or the best thing, you just right click on it and save the image and save it into a folder that your desktop. Usually I create a folder called blog images.
Okay. Quick question. So right click, I don't have a clicker, so that would be control. What is that?
Yeah, it's a control. On the Mac, it's control. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna name this image real quick too.
Okay, sure.
Call it meditation yoga, and probably you want to put like the name of the even the title of the article would be good for that, to name this, because when it goes in, it'll be relevant. Let's see, let's see, right click on Mac is a control. And tap on the mouse pad, and so I think that's how you do it.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
I've got a Mac, I just don't remember what.
I know.
Yeah, it looks like control. I know there's command and control on the Mac.
Okay, I think it's control, yeah.
So we're gonna go back into the post and we're gonna add this image into the article so it looks nice. And actually I might create this, I take that back. I'm gonna add this as a featured image, because you wanna do a featured image. So I'm gonna set this as a featured image.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means that it's gonna go, if we look at your blog and go to your blog and click on, like, this is a featured image right here. This is featured. And then if we go into here, this is the featured image.
Okay.
If we wanted to put an image in the article like this, then that's not a featured image.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna click add. We're gonna upload the image. So I need to click upload files right up here. And then I need to go select files. So I need to go find that file because I saved it under your folder. And I did blog images here. Now let me show you one key thing, this alt text right here. Over on the right. This is how Google finds your images. So I would do, I would type yoga for chronic stress. Because when somebody searches yoga for chronic stress, you know, a few weeks down the road, your image is going to show up and people are going to start finding you.
Awesome.
I'm just going to set that in there as the featured. And right now I'm just going to save this. Now we could post this for a later date by where it says publish immediately right here.
Mm-hmm.
All we do is click edit and set a later date.
Okay.
So if we wanted to do like 5 posts today and do them each week, we would set the date that we want and say, okay.
That's awesome. Yep.
So let's schedule them out.
Ah.
So I'm just going to do this one right away. I'm going to hit publish. And once I hit publish, I'm going to go back to my AdSense, and I want to put some AdSense in here. So we go to, we're in AdSense, and just click on ads and add units right here. And so here's our little ad units that we've already created. So we want, anytime we do in the blog, we want to do a horizontal. We could do a widget, and like if we did a widget, we could shift it over like this if we wanted to. But I'm going to use the horizontal. I like those. The bigger the ad, the more you get paid. So these little arrows, just click get code. And then again, copy code snippet. So I'm going to click on text again. And I want this in the top of the article. Actually, I'm gonna put it right in the middle here on this one. And at the bottom. So I just, see what I did? I just put a space there, and I'm going to drop it in there. And then I'm going to go to the bottom and put it at the very, very bottom.
Okay, so you can just copy and paste the same thing because it's always rotating.
Exactly. Yeah.
Genius. So genius.
And just hit update. And remember, if your content looks funky, it's just because you're on text versus
text visual.
So we can see that ad unit in there. And I'm going to see what this article looks like on the front end. So I could either click view post or permalinks. But I'm just going to go up and click blog. So there's our new article. And we could either continue reading, will bring us in, or clicking on this. So I'm going to continue reading. And here's our article. And actually, now that I look at this, I'm going to put another widget, AdSense widget, way down here.
Yeah.
So here's our article, put these lights in your kitchen. So that's very relevant to 40 days of self-care. It must be the HGTV stuff that I've... they will be relevant to the person that's looking.
Yeah, for sure.
It's showing the same ad right now, but sometimes it will show 2 different ads.
Okay.
And I'm gonna change this ad to make it fixed, I think. If you want, or if you don't care that they're long like this, I was thinking we'll make them so they're more boxy.
I think a boxy one would visually just make more sense. And also just be less sort of intrusive, you know?
Yeah, me too.
I mean, obviously we want them to click, but...
Right. So I did a refresh. Now it goes to... So let's go into... let's fix that real quick. So we did that blog post. I'm going to go back into our AdSense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new ad unit with a fixed widget. So I'll just click display ad. And we want horizontal, or we want vertical, or square. And I'm just going to click fixed right here. And so
that way it will show up the same on a computer or a phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll just do like 320 by 150. That's pretty good. Or even 200 or 250 square like that. That looks good.
Is that like a standard sort of?
Yeah, 300 by 250 is a standard.
Okay.
We'll just call this fixed widget ad.
Okay.
So this will be good for the sidebar and the footer. So I'm going to copy this and bring this back in and go to widgets again.
This is so cool.
And I'm just going to click footer, and we're just going to replace that code and paste that in. So it says fixed widget right here. It's the one we just created. So we'll say save and done. And then remember, we saw one in the sidebar. I'm going to add a widget into there. So we'll do remember the custom HTML. Add widget. And then I'm going to paste this in here. So that'll just be on your blogs only. So now if we go to refresh this. It's not showing quite yet, but we'll have an ad right here. Yeah, we'll let this refresh and then it'll do. So let's do one more blog post and we'll schedule it out.
Okay, let's can we do what is Ayurveda?
Yes. So to do the blog post, we're just going to go up to post, add new. Let me find that.
And would you recommend for all of the blogs that you add to add one of those a picture, like a stock picture?
Yeah, I would.
Because they are pretty small. I didn't think so when I was writing them, but they do look.
Yeah. Is it this one? What the heck is Ayurveda?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just go and get that, and then I'll download that real quick.
Cool.
Yeah, when if it's not a, we'll just click direct download and get that in there. If it's not a very long post, this featured image is enough, you know?
Sure.
Because by the time you put ads in it and everything else,
yeah,
it's fine, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, let me just see if they're showing up on your home page, the ones we just put in yet. Yeah, it's showing the old one right now, but it'll switch over. In the blog sidebar. Yeah, see, there's the fixed one. And it goes to an affiliate page for an affiliate offer. So, okay, so we're going to add that Ayurveda. So if you ever need to edit a post, like this post here, if you're in the post, all you got to do is click edit post and it'll bring you in there.
Great.
So we're going to go to add new. So we're doing what the heck is Ayurveda. So that'll be our title.
And you're just pulling that from
that Word doc.
From the Word document. Yep.
Yeah. And I'll just bring that over so you can see what I'm doing. And we could just say, what is Ayurveda? Because people search that quite often.
Sure. Yep. That's
And
fine.
that would be a better title. So
Yep. That's great.
Copy and paste this into the body here. And then we'll leave what the heck is Ayurveda, and we'll do this as a heading. Oops. I didn't want everything to change. So we have what is Ayurveda? That's what we're going to do, and we're just going to take that out of there. And we're going to copy this and put this into here. So of course, category-wise, it's going to be Ayurveda here.
Sure.
Let me just try to get this title in here. There we go. And some of them, you know, we can just do an Adsense in the bottom. You know, we don't have to do one at the top or one in between. It's really up to you. The more you have, the more you're going to make. So,
sure.
Let's do. Let's just take. I always look at these articles and kind of pull some of the stuff from the article and just paste it into the tags here.
Mm-hmm.
So I see diet in there.
I was just going to say diet.
Definitely.
Digestion.
Yeah, digestion. And sometimes, like if we start typing something that's already in there, it'll start pulling up ones that, and you just click on them.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have to type them the full deal in there. Let's grab this.
Yeah, all of them, all those elements.
And I'll put earth in there, just
sure,
separate, but we'll do earth. So you can go in here.
Cleanse.
I like this one. Time of life, weather.
Season.
Yeah, cleanse. So that'll be good for a start there. And then remember, we got to get a featured image. So this article is on Ayurveda. And so we can try typing that in. And there's actually, there's some good stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this. I like these.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, this one here.
Yes, that one there is good.
Okay, so we're just going to copy this one. And we're just going to call this. And then I'm going to go into the post and I'm going to add this featured image that we just grabbed. So set feature image, upload files, select files. The more you do this, the better you're going to get at it.
Yeah, sure.
Just a process. And if you can get in a daily routine, doing this constantly, it's gonna, you're just gonna make money, you know? So if you do 2 a day, you're gonna make more money than when you do 2 a week. So I just put Ayurveda tips up here.
What's that? Remind me what that is. That's where Google.
Yeah, they'll just find, like if somebody put in Ayurveda tips, they would find this image, which would lead to your website.
Okay.
So we've got that in there, and that's really it on that. On this one, we could add a little image over here. So let's just do that for the heck of it. So let's go back and see if we can find a nice square image that makes sense.
How about this purple one?
This one?
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, I love it too. It's funny because that's the one I was looking at.
It pops. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so incredible, Jim. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I should have asked you. I didn't know if you were on a time crunch this morning.
No, my God, no. Are you kidding me?
I just have, so I clicked on the cursor. I clicked it before, right, traditional before written right here.
Uh-huh.
I want this image to go somewhere over here.
Okay.
We could even have it go a little bit higher. But all I'm going to do is click Add Media. And again, upload files, select files. And here's my image. I'm just going to bring this in and open it. And again, we're just going to put in our word here. You can do space, like a dash between them if you want. It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt it. But here's the key. We want to align it to the right. So we want to put it in probably a medium size like this here.
Okay.
And then we want alignment to the right. We can change it once we go in here.
Sure.
Here's something to remember. It says link to and custom URL.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you would want to put in one of those affiliate links. So if they click on that, it takes them to an affiliate link.
The picture.
Yeah, if they click on the picture, bring them into an affiliate link that brings them to something Ayurveda or yoga or meditation, that because people do click on pictures.
Okay, so the affiliate link would be something that I would get through ClickBank.
Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
great.
So here's our image. We could make it a little bit bigger. All you got to do is click on the image and grab this little square.
Oh, wow, that's so easy. Uh-huh.
Go like that. So we've done everything. We're going to schedule this one for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to click edit, and we're going to do May 17th at 2:20 p.m. So that this is military time, so 14.
Mm-hmm.
And just say okay. So see, it says scheduled now.
Yep.
So we just click on schedule. You click on schedule to save it.
So, quick question. If I have, is there a way that you can go into, is there a way that I can add all the blogs and then sort of make them invisible and then schedule them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So right here, visibility, public, just click edit, and it'll give you an option to, for draft, to set it as draft, or let's see. It's right here. So draft. Under status, we could do draft.
Okay. Or pending would be this.
Yeah, pending review would also not show it.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
So I always update and save it before I add my Adsense. So I just saved it. And so now we'll add the Adsense. And I'm going to go back to Adsense. You just leave the windows open, like leave Pixabay open, leave your ClickBank open if you're doing affiliate stuff, and leave your Adsense so you can bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
So this was the widget ad. I don't want that one. But I do want my, this horizontal ad. So I'm just going to click on the little arrows here. Get the code, copy the snippet, and then go back into the post, hit text. And I'm just going to put this one at the very bottom of this article on this particular one.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to click update. And then back to visual. So So we know we've got our Adsense in there. I am going to add one plugin for you called Yoast, and this is going to help your SEO considerably. All the masters in my industry use the Yoast SEO, so I'm going to install this now. I just noticed that I didn't have it installed in there.
Yeah, no,
the last thing that I kind of show you, and then we'll wrap up.
Okay.
But this will help you rank. This will help you. Blog posts only take 24 hours to post and get into Google. So as this is installing, I'm just going to go over here and look at your blog. And we're going to grab one of these titles and just go into Google and search it, because we've had these in here for a little while. So let's go down to this one, Holy Pita. I'm going to copy this. And I'm just going to paste this into Google and just see what happens. I don't see on the first page yet for regular pages.
Really makes you think about what you call the post.
Yeah, so you basically look at others, but I'm going to click on news because that's blog articles.
Right.
There's a lot of people go into news and search just news, you know?
Yeah, that was very insightful when I learned that from you.
I don't see it yet, but the good news is that we have Google AdSense in your page, and then when you start adding videos into your blogs, that's a game changer. So you're about to go and learn YouTube, and we did some YouTube training, but when you start adding like a blog or a YouTube video that's titled similar to this title, Google's going to be like, okay, we're going to bring people here. So, so we did put in the Yoast, it's right here, SEO. But when we go into these blog articles, I want to show you a little bit about SEO. So let's just go up to all posts. And let's go into like this one here and just click on it. So if we scroll down a little bit past the article, here is Yoast SEO. So what we would want to do is, this is Google, the way it looks on Google right now. But we could put in what they call a focus keyword, which is the primary keyword we want Google to find. And typically it's something to do with the title. So I'm just going to put in yoga. And don't put any periods or anything like that because it doesn't like that. But Ayurveda. So we've got that in there. And then we'll click up here. And right now it's got your site title, which is Natural Vibes, Jane Cargill. And we could leave that or we could pull that out, because if we pull it out, it'll disappear this, and then we can add something else in there.
So quick question, Natural Vibes, where's that pulling from?
That is pulling from, let me just go into the dashboard. That's pulling from the website name.
Okay, is that?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
You want it to be named something else?
Well, no, the URL is naturalvibes.yoga.
Right. Yeah.
Which I'm thinking.
You want it Natural Vibes Yoga?
Well, I think it would probably be it would come up better as a search.
Yeah, for sure. So all we do is just go in here and custom the site title.
Sweet.
And then just hit publish.
Nice.
Yeah, things are super easy. So if I update this, let me just save what I did so far. And understand you don't have to go in here and do this Yoast SEO. You're going to get seen anyways just from your blog. It just enhances.
Oh yeah, why not enhance though?
So if you have time, that's what you want to do. So now it does say Natural Vibes Yoga.
Okay, so you're just specifically doing this for the article.
Yeah.
So it's not like a general SEO. It's like
this is for each individual one. So what I'd probably do is to find this description to fill this in right here, so it just doesn't just pull from the article. I would copy and paste yoga versus Ayurveda and see who's #1 in Google. So just go like this. Oops. Control V. Yoga versus Ayurveda. And so we've got a few that are #1 here. Complementary practices transformation. So there's a few in here. What I typically do is just go in and copy one of these and then just reformat it slightly, not much at all. And then go back into our post and add this into what they call the meta description. So, and we could even call it Natural Vibes Yoga and Ayurveda are two, but we could just leave it just like this. And then just, what's that?
You can do that. You can leave it just like that.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, because your title might be better than their title.
Okay, and if you were trying to, because the what you just took that from is like probably the most popular site to buy Ayurvedic products, and they also have an incredible blog. It's very educational.
Yeah.
So, I mean, would that be beneficial to link yourself sort of to their brand in a sense?
Yeah. So that's what we call. Let me just save that. That is what they call. That is called a authority site. So that means that these guys. Yeah. So we could click on this. Or better yet, click on this because it's going to go to Ayurveda and Yoga. This is going to help you tremendously. I'm glad you asked this question. So I'm just going to grab this URL up here and do a Control-C or whatever on your Mac. And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to hyperlink. We're going to add a hyperlink into here because then you're connecting yourself to what we call, and this would be a good one, you're connecting yourself to an authority site.
Yes.
So we're going to highlight this and hit the chain link here, and we're going to paste that URL in there, and we're going to hit that button, and so it saved it.
I'm sorry, I was writing while you did that. Can you just say that again, please?
Yeah, so all we did is paste that URL into here and hit the apply button.
Okay, but you highlighted it, and how'd you get that drop down?
Yeah, so I just went like this and hit the little chain link right
Oh, the chain, right, the chain.
Yeah, let me do one more. Let me do 2 links. So right here, Ayurveda, I'm going to highlight it, hit the chain link, and paste the URL.
Oh my God, that's so smart.
And then we're going to go up here and we're going to hit update. So now if we look at this post, we're going to click and view the post. And as we look at this, you can't really see the links that are hyperlinked, which is good, but we're connected.
Until you scroll over them?
Yeah, we're connected. Here's one right here. So watch this when I click on this. There we are.
Damn.
So
Okay.
you know, a site that's got millions of views, Google's going to say, oh, they're not only are they hyperlinking to an authority site, but they're hyperlinking to Ayurveda Ayurveda. Look at how this URL is. Look at how many things that keywords they have in their actual URL. You can do the same thing. It's called keywording in your, so it just makes things really, really relevant. But not only that, you're hyperlinked to yoga and Ayurveda.
Wow.
Check that out.
That is so cool.
And she probably has AdSense in here. Yep, she does. I think I just saw some. But she definitely, these are all affiliate stuff for her products.
Oh no, that's their products. Yeah. This is like the premier site for.
Yeah, so any yoga wear, yoga, you know, putting 4 or 5 authority hyperlinks is really good.
Wow.
So here's our one widget showing up now.
Mm-hmm.
And our other one, now it doesn't look all goofy.
Mm-hmm.
So artist list, I was on there yesterday getting music for a video. So it's around. But, and here's another one of your other ones, Google Partner. So that's really all there is. And then just click done. We've got your few ads. We got your widget, a fixed widget. And this is the one, the Natural Vibes horizontal, the one that you're using all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee if you go to this either later today, and it's so brand new, or tomorrow, there's actually going to be money starting to show up. It might be only 80 cents or $1. But, just from what we did today, things are going to start popping in this. So
awesome. Quick question, couple quick questions. So now it would be a good time to go into all my social media and link the website to it, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Natural Vibes Yoga, put that in your Instagram.
Yep. And then
everywhere. Just promote the heck out of it.
Yep.
Even on your Facebook or Instagram, just launched a new site, you know.
Yeah, and then when I'm actually sharing a new blog, I would want to share it across the social media platforms and then link the website to it, correct?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that question too. So like if I wanted to take this blog or take one of your blogs, these are great social media posts. Let's just go to Facebook. And I'm just going to pretend that I'm on on your business page. Let me just grab one of my 5 million pages here that are actually mine and not somebody else's. So let's go to, this is Pure Naturals. Let's go into there. They never post on their Facebook anyways. But it's an all natural laundry detergent. Makes sense to have a yoga article, you know?
Sure.
We'll let it load. Come on, Facebook. Yeah, it's super simple after this loads. Okay, now we're starting to load.
So I would, okay, so this is specific to a page. Should I be creating a page or?
You can. I would create a group instead of a business page.
Okay, do I have to do that or can I just do it on my own?
Yeah, I would just do it on your own Facebook.
Because I want less things to manage.
Yeah, definitely do it on I would recommend on your own Facebook.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
So basically, like if I wanted to share like this one right here, all I'm going to do is just click on it and go into it. And I'm probably going to grab a little bit of this article here, like this stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put that into the body of the post.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, where did my post go? This one. And then I'm going to grab this title
Mm-hmm.
and put that above. And then the key thing here is the URL. So it's up in the address bar, copy.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just paste it in there.
So there's no disclaimer like read more here, or just doesn't matter.
Basically, they'll just click here and it'll bring them in. See naturalvibes.yoga.
Okay, awesome.
So then you just share it. Share now. And there it is.
Sweet. Very good. Awesome. Love it. Super exciting.
I'm just going to take this out so I don't get in trouble from them. There's nobody on their page anyway, so. Actually, I'm just going to leave it and just, we'll just leave it in there. It makes sense. I mean, they're natural. They actually promote on a yoga TV show.
Really?
But that's it. Yeah, definitely share your articles. I could put a share plugin here, so you just click the Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, and share it over, so it makes it really easy.
Oh my God, that would be so helpful.
Okay, so let me just go into plugins real quick.
Thank you. Wow.
And what happens, like that pure natural people, you know, you can reach out to them when you start getting a lot of views. Views are going to be key, and say, you know, I get 40,000 views a month. Do you want to advertise with me? I'll promote your product on my website. So I'm going to go to plugins real quick. And I'm just looking at what's the best. We'll try this one. This one's got a lot of reviews. Yeah, so basically all those articles that you gave to me, we want, you know, get those into your blog. You know, that's the key. Get them all scheduled out. The more scheduling you do, the better. It's going to just be much better.
Great. I think I'll start there. So when we're finished, if you want to send me a copy of what we just did.
Check that out. These are little premium icon sharing icons. They're
Oh God, that's so cool.
aren't they?
I love it. It's so cute.
I love them. I've never seen that. We paid for the premium option.
That's so cool, though.
It is. So
wow, this is really exciting, Jim.
Let's just go to one of these and see if I added it in there.
What is Jody's? Does Jody have a Barabella Instagram?
Yeah, and I can't remember which one it is.
I won't tell.
I don't recall the name of it.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's get these fixed first. Pinterest is a good one to have.
YouTube.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be good unless your YouTube account's connected to it, like video.
Right.
Once you get your videos in, for sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why they're. There we go, right here. Let's see if that did it. Let me refresh this.
So is this something that I'll need to do with every post?
No, it should automatically put the sharing icons so you can share it.
Wow, there's so much real estate on the right side of that blog.
There is. Yeah, we could do a long, tall ad here if we wanted to. It's called a Skyscraper Ad.
Skyscraper Ad.
I don't like this plugin. It's just not. I don't know why it's.
And when you do something like a Skyscraper Ad, does it? How does that? Does it cost more?
It just gives you more money.
It just gives you more money. Wow. Yeah. I mean, duh.
Exactly. We can do it real quick. So, I might have to come back into this and figure out.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, let's come back to that at a later date. So let's create a Skyscraper ad real quick. We'll just go to add units, display ad. We want a vertical like this. So that's all. Let's call it a skyscraper. It's kind of like what was at the bottom of the ad, the first one we created.
Sure.
So I'll just copy this. And we'll go into widgets. And we'll just replace this one with that nice tall one. So it's right here.
What was it, sidebar?
Yeah, it's in the default sidebar.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
So now that'll be a nice tall ad, but heck, we should have a lot of good information to really start monetizing and making some money on your blog. So, any questions before we wrap up? I'll send this playback. It's about 2 hours.
Oh God, thank you so much. That was incredibly, incredibly helpful and valuable, and I so appreciate your time, and thank
I
you.
know you do. Yeah, I wouldn't spend it with you if I didn't know that you definitely appreciate